Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to Chelsea Fan TV. Welcome back to another match preview. Big up to every single one of you that's locked in. We are back after another victory. The unbeaten run stands at 11 or 12 games. I can't remember for the life of me, which is a good thing because I can't remember the last time we didn't win a
Yeah,
game.
it's
It's
mad.
really good. Really good. But yeah, big up to every single one of you. We're here for another test, another tough ground for us. Probably one of the toughest grounds that we usually play in the Prem. Goodison Park. I think it's 4 league victories since 2008. 5 losses in our last 6. We talk about tests, we talk about low block tests. We are facing the final boss when it comes to low blocks. But we're going to
Literally.
touch on everything regarding the Everton Chelsea game and the last few weeks in general, to be honest, because like we haven't done one of these previews in a good couple matches. But yeah, hit the likes, subscribe, all of that. Shout out to the sponsors as well. Big up to Omely. With Omely, it's time to get in the game. Omely brings fans together like never before and lets them take center stage whether you want to host a live show, jump in as a guest, listen in, or simply connect with other passionate supporters. Omely is the place where true football conversations happen. The more you engage, the more recognition you earn. So if you're ready to be a part of something bigger, download Omely today and let's bring football fans back home. Shout out to Omely, our sponsors. And shout out to my co-host as well, Kev. Hope everything's been well, man.
Everything's well, man. Chelsea winning three wins a week. Can't say defensively we're doing too good with clean sheets and all that, but wow, we could be top of the league Sunday. Top of the league going into the Christmas period. Who would have thought that after the years that we've had that we were saying that? So
I heard
all
we'd
we
be
can do is
Maresca
give.
out by now. He was meant to be the first one sacked. Now look.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. When we employed the guy, I wasn't too keen on it and the idea, but hold tight, and shout out to Paul with Stanley and the Clear Lake man. They got this, they got it right, bro. They've got this one right, and the team is firing, man. The second team's firing. We're getting youth players now, banging hat trick team. We're getting Action Pong scoring. Action Pong signing 5-year contracts. Reece James back in training, and even got a 5-year ban with Mudryk, bro. All in the space of a week, blood. Oh my life.
Yeah.
This
Just
is
to remind us that we are still Chaos FC, even in
yeah.
spite of the first relative bit of peace we've had in years. But
But a
the,
Mudryk
the
ban
last
probably
time
got
we spoke was, I think,
oh
before
2 weeks
Southampton.
ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so since then we've seen 3 league wins, 2 London derbies, 1 bogey match in Brentford, Southampton, which to be honest, we always enjoy hunting there. And the same thing goes with Tottenham. But like you said, we stand on the cusp of getting top spot, be it for a couple of hours or maybe even by the end of the match day if Tottenham can get anything out of the Liverpool game. It's mad that we're even in this sort of position, but just before we get into football and everything, I don't think I really got your take on the whole Mudryk situation because like we probably would be better off getting the negatives out of the way now because
yeah.
everything else is more optimistic and I don't want to really kill the mood too much. But Mudryk potentially out for a while. It looks like he probably is going to fail the B sample. I hope he doesn't, but it
Yeah.
seems like he will because I don't see how you're getting out of the same sample being tested twice. Meldonium, an already banned substance. Lots of Eastern European athletes have already faced bans over that drug. So it is something that's been within the forefront of sports over the last few years. He seems fucked. I won't lie. But for lack of a
Yeah,
better term, like
he's
your
done,
best
bro.
hope is to try and like find a reason to get the ban minimized, but you're probably
He's trying
eating
to
the ban.
he's trying to play it down completely, saying that he didn't know you're taking it and stuff like that. That's
Yeah, like you
these
got spiked or something, or if it
yeah.
was in your meal or some shit.
FA are not buying that, bro. FA are not buying it. It's not looking good, bro. It's not looking. I think he needs more than a fan to like. It's done. I
I'm
don't
worried
know,
that they
man.
might make an example out of him and it could be something for years.
Well, we just seen Pogba come off. Well, get a 5-year ban, but he got it reduced. So when it comes
So he
to
could probably
sport,
get taken down regardless, but they'll make an example out of him with the initial suspension, I guess.
when it comes to football, sports enhancing drugs and any kind of drugs within football, they take it really seriously. We've seen numerous footballers getting years worth of bans, and it's not going to be any difference in Mudryk. And the thing is with this situation is £75 million, and what has this guy given us over the last 2 years? And
62, just to be specific, because they'll
yeah,
correct us.
and it rises up to 75, done it with add-ons and
I
stuff.
think
Yeah?
88 with add-ons, but we ain't gonna worry about that. So that ain't gonna. None of those add-ons have been activated, and I don't think they will
Yeah,
be by this point.
yeah. We were just about
Keep
seeing.
going. I can still hear you. One sec.
Sorry, brother.
No, say that again, bro.
So we were just about. Yeah, good man. So we were just about seeing some kind of improvement with his game, and it's took us 2 years and a bit of Maraska magic to obviously start seeing his first touch, his movements, his finishing, his crossing. You know, it was all starting to come, and we was like, yes. And then all of a sudden, he just slips off the face of the earth. I don't believe this ban situation has just come over the last couple of weeks. Just think since the international break, where's Mudryk gone?
No, so he had the 2 games in the international break. Apparently, the timeline is he got tested towards the end of October. And I think he must have taken something during that October international break. So since then, he had like the Conference League games against Noah, against Heidenheim. He had the 2 Nations League games, and he came off the bench against United and against Arsenal. Other than that, like, yeah, after that, from the 4th of December against Southampton, so our last preview, he was out with an illness. It wasn't an illness. It was this materializing. So I'm guessing they went to go and do the test. After a couple weeks, they got the results. He got flagged, and he's been immediately suspended since, because that's just protocol. When the first one fails, they suspend you while they wait for the second one to come out. And yeah, so it's something that he would have taken on international duty, because that drug is banned in the UK, but it's an over-the-counter thing in Eastern Europe, Latvian made and everything. So I'm guessing the story is that it must have been like laced or something. It was in his food.
Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah, it's probably a story. I don't know. I can't confirm.
But I've read something. The kind of drug he takes is something to do with the heart rate. So it
it's
improves
recovery.
your
It's recovery. So
it's
a
basically
performance-enhancing drug that boosts stamina, recovery, and endurance, and it increases blood flow and red blood cells.
Yeah, there you go. So that's in respective of sport. That's extremely foul when it comes to those kind of things. Recovery, red blood cells, all this stuff. This can enhance your performance. So you've got a physical. What's the word I'm looking for? A physical advantage over your other players. So if they're going to ban him with this, it's going to be a big ban, but it's not going to be an old little year and a half. You're looking at 5-year bans here, brother. You're looking at his career done.
It all depends on like. I think he's going to get banned regardless, but depending on the situation with how he took it or how he can sell it, basically, he might be able to get like a more lenient sentence or something better on an appeal. That's the way I think it's going to end up. But I think it's a matter of time before this B sample result comes through, and it's going to probably come through with the same result, and he's going to get charged and probably banned. Whether Chelsea just terminate his contract or not will likely just depend on the length. I think if it's a year or 2, like, we might just firm it. If it's anything above that, I could see us just terminating the contract on just cause. And like maybe that leads to a stickier situation if he didn't deliberately do it, or I don't know. It could become a massive mess from this point. But
yeah,
I think the club know that he's done as well. Like, both statements from the club and the players were stating specifically that he never knowingly took it. But he took it. That ain't gonna stop you from getting charged. So here we are. That's the only negative side of Chelsea, I guess. So best of luck to Mudryk, free him up and all of that. Reece James is freed up.
Mhm.
He's back. Partial team training. I just want to. I don't really know what to say with this one because it's like he's back again. Again,
Yeah,
we don't
just,
want. We
just,
just want to
just,
run through the same crap as last time, just slowly integrating back into the team. Maybe slower than how we did the last time, but
I just.
yeah.
If
Reese
he
is
come,
back. I'm happy.
if Reece comes back and he stays fit to the end of the season, if he comes back and he's out within 5 games, who cares? We've witnessed the
We
same
really
thing
just moved on
for the
like
last
that.
5 years. I have just not bothered, bro. I've seen. I've just gone into Instagram a bit ago and I've seen him back in training. I'm not even asked. It's just like I've seen it flick straight through. I've seen that. Well, I've seen that post now about 15 times in the last 2 years. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I've seen it too much, bro.
I
Just don't
feel for
care.
him, man.
Just
I
don't care.
really do.
Just don't even post with him, bro. Just stay fucking fit, bro. Just put the Instagram post, bro. Just stay fit for a few months, and then maybe we can be like, you know what, yeah, man. But I'm just not bothered, bro. I'm more looking
I
towards.
really want to be the optimist in this as well, but it's like, I get.
Yeah.
I had a big conversation with my mates on my channel earlier about the whole situation. There were some of them that were a lot more harsh about it than I was, but the more I listened to it, it's like I don't blame them. I don't like. I still have it in me to hope and believe that this is the time where Reece is gonna stay fit. I can't argue down anyone who
Yeah.
doesn't think it anymore. It's like we're 3-4 years into this.
Mm.
Like
I
Chelsea fans have been so patient in general. It's like
really. No other player will get this. No other player will get this amount of patience in the team now than Reece. Only because it's Reece James. 3 years is more than enough time for you to prove yourself and to get fit. And obviously, he's not done it. And I was thinking he's going to be out for a longer period of time. When I seen the post today, a bit confused. I thought he was going to be out till next year. So for him to be back so soon, I was on the fence, already on the fence for him to, see you later kind of thing. But now he's back in training, maybe stays fit. I don't know. But I'm getting to the point now, Lewis, where I'm just not bothered, bro. It is what it is. We've got Acheampong signed a 5-year contract now. It's his time to shine. With Reece James, you've had your time to shine, brother. You can't stay fit. So give it Acheampong. Let's see if he can step up now and be a first team regular. Because obviously Gusto's having his problems with his fitness as well. We need cover in that area. So I'm more concerned about Acheampong's going to be integrated back into this first team and how he's going to perform rather than Reece James and anything else.
I completely understand. Unfortunately, just
Mm,
hopefully this is the time, innit? I
yeah.
really don't want to be here in a month's time hearing he's out again. I swear.
No,
I
I'm not
think that
bothered, bro.
that
You
might
know,
be
you
it
know,
for me, bro.
the next time he's out injured, just don't even talk about it now, bro. Right? When I see Reece James out again, I'm not even asked. In my eyes,
Yeah.
he's been injured for 3 years, bro. In my eyes, bro. So let him crack on, bro. Let him crack on.
Yeah, I guess. Just swings and roundabouts, in it. Back in the
That's
same
it.
position again. We move.
Yeah.
Fafana's same situation. He'll be back at the start of next month. And to be honest, I'm not even that fussed about that one. Like, he's been fit for 4 months, which is the longest period he's had in like the last 2 or so years. He's had one injury. He hasn't really had any setbacks to it. He's on track to come back at the start of the year. Cool. If he comes back, like, should come back at the same time, might go straight back into the first team. If Tosin keeps the performances he had from the Brentford game, he might have even more time. Because, like,
Yeah.
I'm happy for Tosin to start the next game just based off his performance.
Yeah. Buffon has been our best defender since back this year. No shadow of a doubt. And Colwell obviously slightly behind him. Tosin had a brilliant game, let's be real, against Brentford.
Mm.
But what do you make of this Disassi rumour? Obviously, Juventus and the top German club apparently been linked to him. And
Who reported that?
I'm not quite sure, but I've seen it.
Let me
I've seen it.
The Sassy RMC Sport.
Yeah, I've seen something.
Interesting.
I've seen something about
Juve
Disassi.
and an unnamed German club have inquired about the potential signing of Disassi. Well, we tried to sell him in the summer. I could see us try to sell him again. He is out of favor in general.
Yeah.
Forgetting just the Conference League minutes before the last few weeks, all he could get was minutes at right back, where he clearly wasn't comfortable playing in.
Yeah.
So
what would you think about flipping him out and bringing someone else in that area? Someone a bit more. That's
yeah,
that's
like,
what
I'm
I'm feeling.
fine with that.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, I'm really fine with that. It's like, I don't think he's as bad of a centre back as I think some Chelsea fans give him credit for, but ultimately, like, we do already have 5 centre backs, and we could do with still upgrading in terms of centre backs. So somebody has to go,
yeah.
and it's probably going to be him because I say he's
The
the
weakest
oldest
link.
out a lot. There's Tosin as well, so I'm not sure which one's older out of the pair of them, but Tosin's free. He's just joined. He doesn't look like a bad centre back either, to be honest. Like, he had a bit of a shaky few games for us, but he was good against West Ham and he was good in the game against Brentford. If they want to sell the Sassy, it's not really my hill to die on, to be honest. I'm not too fast.
Okay.
But yeah, like, Juve, go for it.
Yeah.
And negotiating with Serie A clubs might be a nightmare as per usual, but if we can get to an agreement, great. And use that opportunity to get in a better centre back. Hopefully, someone that raises the level a little bit, or at least has the
Yeah, of
potential
course.
to do it at a quicker rate.
Definitely.
But yeah, like, that's about it in terms of like the injuries and transfer news. Going into this Everton game, like, I know we're in good form and everything. I know we've shown that we can handle ourselves against low blocks, but I look at Everton, especially the last few games, they look like an absolute nightmare to deal
Yeah.
with defensively. Like, they don't concede a lot of goals. I think they've got the most 0-0s in the top 5 leagues. Or if they draw 0-0 against us, it might be. No team in Europe's top 5 leagues have kept more clean sheets than Everton since November the 1st. And again, it shows with the last few games. There are hella 0-0s. A couple 1-0s. There's a 4-0 against Wolves thrown into there as well. Now, I still think we have what it takes to like win this game, but I think this is a very big test. Probably an even bigger test than the Brentford game for us. Because Brentford it's more of a bogey team for us, if anything, than compared to how they're looking going into the game. Brentford were just a tough game. I mean, a tough game for us for head-to-head. They're not as good defensively. This team, they're really good defensively. And we know what Sean Dyche is like setting up against big 6 teams. He don't care if his team doesn't score. The last few games that Everton have had shown again, they don't care if they don't score. They're not even good going forward either. They barely score bar the Wolves game. So I'm not worried about us conceding. I actually think we'll keep a clean sheet in this game. Scoring. That's the real question, because I think the only problem for us is probably going to be ourselves.
It's going to be hard to break them down. They give Arsenal a brilliant game the weekend, and all the set players Arsenal score, they kept them out, and they've done it convincingly. And Arsenal's game as well. So we all know with Sean Dyche's team what you're going to get. You're going to get your 2 banks of 4, and you're going to get you 1 man at the top, and they're just going to counter you. They're going to try and get you on set plays. They're going to be rude. They're going to be aggressive. All the above. It's just going to be one of them games. It's going to be a hard game to watch. It's going to be very similar to Brentford, but even worse because, like you said, Everton are better defensively. So this game's difficult, man. This is a tricky game, and it's at the same time we played them last year around the Christmas period, and it was just a hard game last year. But I think with the way Mares is going to set up with this game, we're going to have a lot of the ball. We're just going to have to be patient, and we need to just break them down. Keep on with that ball. Keep on getting the ball into the wide areas, because I think obviously they've got Ashley Young who's starting week in, week out. He's like 39 years old. And I said this last year when we played him. Why didn't we get Mudryk, who started that game, in the wide areas to make it a 1v1? If you get Ashley Young with Sancho on a 1v1 in the wide, last season Mudryk started against Everton at
Yeah,
Goodison.
he did pretty well, to be honest, but we benched our 2 highest goal scorers. Thank you, Poch.
Yeah. And no, Mudryk done pretty well, but he could have done a lot better.
I remember there was bare times where he was on the left, right? And he beat his man bare times. Cutbacks into the box, no one there.
No one there.
Because we had Broja starting and like, no.
Yeah.
He might be better now, but last season, scrub.
Yeah, bro, he's at Everton, so you won't be playing. He's obviously cupped. Yeah, he has. Yeah, But I just feel like in this game, if we can get down the wings in this game, so get Sancho out left and bring Ashley Young out, that's where we're going to get joy because their wing back's awful. So we're going to need to make the pitch big, get them out in 1v1 areas. I'm sure we'll get a lot of joy. If we make that pitch narrow, that's what Everton will really make it hard for. So I think the wider we make the pitch, so I don't think we'll want to play this inverted stuff tomorrow. I think we need our key trader's not even playing, he's banned, isn't he? So it's going to be either Viega or your best friend Ben Chilwell.
Oh, sure, it ain't gonna be. I think it's gonna be Vega. He ain't my best friend. He ain't Maresca's best friend either, innit?
No, he's dropped completely dropped FC. He's totally out of the picture, but I'm hearing that he may be in a squad for Sunday. But I feel like we need to be good on them wings to get the best out of Everton. And I think it's last season when we beat them at home. What was it? 4-5-0? 6-0?
Yep.
So that should be in the back of the players' minds. We've thrashed them the last game. We can do it again, but it just depends on how patient we are, because it's going to be a total different game. Sean Dyche knows how serious Chelsea are compared to last year. They're going to just want to sit behind the ball. They're going to want to counter us. That's all Everton did last year. It's going to be the same again tomorrow, so on Sunday. Hopefully the lads can step, because
if it's anything like the Arsenal game, I'm not even that worried about their counters because they looked so pathetic going forward. Minimal numbers. Yeah. It was look, we're only here for a point. I don't give a damn. We're going to throw one person on a breakaway. So
Dominic Calvert-Lewin, that's the only player they got as an outlet, and he's washed up in these for the last couple of years. So
yeah, he's scrubbed out. Their whole attack ain't really it. McNeil's decent.
Dead.
That's it. So I really don't expect too much from that. And in terms of widening up the pitch, I think we're gonna do that as well, just based off our formation. We'll have Enzo and Sancho cooking on the left-hand side. Probably who are we thinking? Yeah, Palmer and Neto on the right-hand side. So you've got the nice little interplay, but you've also got some of a little burst of pace too.
Yeah.
It's just literally going to be about finding ways to open up gaps within the half spaces, and we can try and formulate opportunities through that. But yeah, I really think we can win this game. It's just the mentality. And I feel a lot more confident about the mentality than I would a few seasons ago. Last season, if we don't score within the first half, we're going to start overthinking. We're going to become more passive in the second half. The game management isn't going to be good in the second half. I know we're going to get better and expose holes within their team as the game goes. And we've also got the depth to match for it as well. So I do think we'll win this one. It's just cross the line.
It's going to be a Brentford. It's going to be 2-1. Goodison Park as well. We all know we've won there.
The new ownership change.
What 1 in 5 games?
I think it's
Goodison Park we've won. What is 6? I think it's
1 in our last 5.
And that was like last season, the season before. Yeah, season before.
It's 5 losses in our last 6.
So there you go. So
5 losses in our last 6, 4 wins since.
And what you say, Everton have been taken over, have they? When was this?
Yeah, a few days ago they got taken over by what was their name? Friedkin Group. The Friedkin Group. Friedkin Group.
Where are they from?
I think they're I think it's in the US.
Americans again. Oh wow.
I think so. Let me double check. So yeah, American group. An American group.
More Americans
they might be a bit more up for it.
Yeah.
The mood will be up a little bit more compared to a few weeks ago. But we can also shut that down real quick. We do like an early goal as well.
Yeah. So potential lineups. What would you go for? Obviously, there's going to be a lot of changes from Thursday when we literally played. So going from the back, obviously, if you're going to pick Jorgensen and Sanchez, obviously you pick Jorgensen, but who do you feel is going to start? It's going to be Sanchez, isn't it?
Yeah, Sanchez will still start for me. I think you'll probably see Gusto right back, Vega left back. And past that, Neto in for Noni. I don't think there'd be much more changes.
Colwell tossing.
Adia
Cole
Shield's still
Tosin.
out. Fafana's still out. And yeah, the Sassy would have to be our depth on the bench. So I think it would be Colwell and Fafana again. Caicedo and Enzo obviously start together.
No. Tomorrow. Cole Wall and Tosin, not for Fofana.
No, yeah,
Injured.
Colwell and Tosin,
Tosin.
and then
Yeah.
Caicedo, Enzo in the middle. I think it would be Sancho and Neto on the wings. I don't think it will be João Felix. I wouldn't mind if it's João Felix and like Sancho on the right. I'm cool. Sancho has to start for me regardless.
Yeah.
But Felix on the left might give you something different in terms of like unlocking defenses with like 1v1 take-ons. Neto will give you more of that burst of pace. I prefer Neto starting, but I don't know. Which one would you go for?
Sancho and Neto. And I feel like Mudryk had a good game against Brentford. Great assist for Cucurella's goal. For in Sunday's game, we just need to start our strongest team. I think it's been a couple of weeks that we've had a few changes here and there. I think we need to go back to that solid team. It's going to be that hard. It's going to be a hard game. I feel like we need the best, and obviously New Jackson up front. So yeah, that'll probably be my starting 11. Yeah, man. So
what's your score prediction?
Score prediction. Wow. It's going to be a tight one, bro. It's going to be a tight one. I can't see Everton scoring, like you said. Considering that the game I watched against Arsenal, they didn't even look like they wanted to score. They was happy with a 0-0. And I thought it's going to be the same mentality for them. See us potentially getting one. See it being 1-0 Chelsea. 1-0 Chelsea.
I'm going to say 2-0 Chelsea. Just because I want to see him, like, again, make another little statement. Be like, yeah, this is a difficult low blow. We'll still put 2 on your head top. But yeah. Like, it was be difficult and everything, but you can have a tight game and still leave 2-0. So I'm going to go with that. Guys, let us know your score predictions as well down in the comment section below. Hopefully, we're back with another win. And maybe, just maybe, we'll be back top of the table.
Wow.
Who knows?
Wow.
Imagine even saying that.
But listen, still top of the league. But people, we are the 20th of December. Remember, the league's not won yet. So
exactly,
keep this form going and just relax. Yeah, enjoy it and relax.
Chill, guys. Be the chill guys. Take care, everybody. Like, subscribe. And